G'day YouTube and welcome back to another show. I'm your host, Aaron, and we have a lot to get through on today's show, but let's kick it off with a weekly win. Here's my win for the week. This week, I finally unlocked the Dragon Squat, my first ever full depth Dragon Squat after 5 years of trying to unlock and tame this single leg squat. It's been extremely difficult due to mobility limitations and also just the awkward pressure it puts on the knee, but you can get there with the right progressions and drills, consistent practice over time. If you want to learn more how I did this, I made a video all about the Dragon Squat just before I unlocked it. I'll pop a link to that below. Fitness equipment of the week is the flow rope. A student of mine had one and has been learning and suggested that I give it a try after he gave me a demonstration. And I have to say, it's pretty fun. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit like juggling. It's a bit of a puzzle for the brain, and it's a terrific warm-up for the shoulders. So I have now learned two fundamental skills. I have learned the dragon roll and also the underhanded sneak and how to combine those two together. So the jury's still out for me if it's something that I will get addicted to and dive into deeply. But for now, I'm just enjoying playing with it on my rest days and also in my warm-ups. This is the injury section of the show, and right now I am dealing with a resurgence of the dreaded golfer's elbow. I'm not sure if being armbarred in jiu-jitsu flared it up or if it's been from the gi from training jiu-jitsu as well as doing some ring training, but mine has flared up again. So I've left it a little late to get onto the rehab. I've had it before in the past chronically. I've made a video about the treatment protocols that have worked for me using this. Everybody's a bit different with this. I will leave a link to those protocols below, but just know that I am now having to do my rehab a few times a week to try and get rid of this sharp, niggling pain on the inside bony protrusion of my elbow because it's very unpleasant. Nutrition discoveries for the week are chocolate coconut water. I can't believe it's taken me this long to discover something so freaking delicious. It tastes like what's left over when you used to eat Cocoa Pop cereal as a kid and you have that chocolate milk at the end. This stuff is absolutely incredible and it's pretty light on the sugar. 6 grams of sugar per 100 mils. It just tastes incredible. It's full of electrolytes. I've kind of been using this to rehydrate from jiu-jitsu and it's just delicious. Ongoing fitness / movement education. I am undergoing my yoga teacher training certification at the moment, 200 hours with Brian Kest, Power Yoga. He's over there in the States. I'm doing it online and let's take a look at how it's going. We'll jump ourselves so that our feet are between the hands. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, half lift, sorry. Exhale, forward.
Sorry. That was fine, it doesn't matter.
Observations so far learning to teach yoga. It's very different to teaching, PT or movement because you are talking the whole time as you are doing the poses as well. So learning how to breathe and give good cues is a separate skill completely to just being a student in a yoga studio, throwing me into a yoga studio, and because of my movement background and just body weight strength, I feel pretty comfortable in most yoga classes. But when you go to teach it and cue it and tell people where to move their limbs, it's a different skill altogether. So I'm really enjoying this course at the moment and learning how to teach yoga just to add that to the skill set. Current movement goals. What are your movement goals? Let me down. Don't let me down. Let me know down in the comments, what are your current ambitious movement goals? This week, I helped my sister. I was in her support crew run her first half marathon, 21 kilometers at Noosa Heads up on the Sunshine Coast. If you want to check that video out, I will leave a link to it down below. It was a lot of fun, and I'm so proud of her for ticking off such a big achievement. No running background. She's a mum of 2, works really hard, corporate job, busy woman, but got it done. Right now, my current ambitious movement goals are the 1-arm handstand. How's it going? Not that great, but I'm getting through it. It's a lot of work. It's very finicky. Unlike the 2-arm handstand, where you can fall forwards or backwards, the 1-arm, you can fall 360 degrees. So trying to develop enough push, elevation, strength through my scap, as well as control, as well as having a nice straddle through the legs and being able to sort of take the weight on 1 arm. It's very unnatural. It's quite the process. So I'm probably about a year into this process. It's getting a little bit to be a drag, to be honest. I'm on the wall a lot, doing heaps of wall drills. I'm getting some coaching, but it's slow. But anyway, that is my ongoing long-term movement goal. What's yours? What would a show be without a fashion segment? And my latest fashion discovery, I've been rocking the beanie for a while. It's getting cold here at the moment, so I love that I can wear beanies. I don't know, I just like having a little tea cozy on my head. But I'm a bit late to the party on this, and I know a few people are already onto it, but the Fanny Pack. Look at this, baby. This is Tasmanian leather. I went to Tasmania and I bought it at the markets. And I was traveling, so I had extra stuff, hotel keys and hire car keys, and needed to take knickknacks. And I thought, hey, what the hey, I'll buy a beautiful leather fanny pack. And now I am addicted to this thing. I wear it everywhere. I'm even at home on the couch with it. And my girlfriend says, why are you wearing your fanny pack inside? And I just love saying fanny pack, because in Australia, fanny means vagina. So it sort of makes people cringe when you say fanny pack. We call them bum bags here, which is pretty lame. But that's my discovery. I wear it everywhere. I love it. Thank you to fanny packs. Fail of the week. Each week I have many failures. Yes, it's true. I fail more than I succeed, but that's how you grow. And in this week's fail, we have the double crow attempt down on the beach with my girlfriend Miranda. Let's take a look how that went. We've since had some feedback from some acro yoga type experts to say that our setup was all wrong. We actually need to have her positioning her hands higher up on my traps, and for me to not tilt forward as much, and hopefully we unlock that. Anyway, that's a future to add to future plans. Mobility drills of the week. Mobility doesn't have to be difficult, guys, and I'm a big advocate for a daily routine, a daily practice, just something that takes you 10, 15 minutes. Usually in the mornings is a good time to do it. Wake up and just have your coffee, grab your journal and just move around a little bit. This week I was playing around with some hip mobility using a stick. Here's a clip of those drills for you. Wrapping up with client wins of the week. A couple of my students have broken the 60-second handstand barrier. They're members on my platform, Move with Aaron, or are online trainees. Marco and Patrick, congratulations. Here are their efforts, breaking the magic minute mark. Incredible achievement. And also, in addition to that, we have Josh, who has been working hard on his locomotion in his garage over there in the States. If you want to learn any of this type of stuff, I will leave a link down below to my online training platform where you can jump in and become a part of the amazing community, set some radical goals for yourself, and get stuck into your movement goals, whether it's you want to shed a few pounds, get a bit shredded, you want to learn how to use gymnastic rings, you want to learn how to do a handstand, a muscle up, or some locomotion, or some soft acrobatics, or even just some mobility to loosen up the rig. Anyway, that is it for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please drop me a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next show.